to happen. So it's 6 seconds, they light, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, you're upright again. And these solid rockets on the side light. Those are gigantic sticks of dynamite is what they are. So you can't throttle those. You light them, they're gonna burn until they're done. It's solid fuel. The engines you can throttle. I mean, you can turn off the gas if it doesn't look good. You have 6 seconds to do that. But once those solids light, you go. And it's like, it is like, wham. And it's not like, oh, I wonder if we went anywhere. Like sometimes it's obvious you're moving. Before you get to the end of the tower, you're already going 100 miles an hour, and you go from 0 to 17,500 miles an hour, which is really fast even in metric. 500 miles an hour in 8.5 minutes. So my first flight, when the solids were like, because they're solid, they run a little rough. So there's a lot of shaking and violence going on that they really can't simulate. You can't really simulate anything of that power. Right? In a simulator, in a centrifuge ride, there's nothing like that. So I was like, this doesn't seem right. But it just doesn't seem right. And I'm looking, and these veterans are like high-fiving each other. Knock it off, what's the matter with you? This can't be right. And they're like, oh, stop it, you know, they're making fun of me for being a chicken. And then the solids go away at 2.5 minutes, right? And then it kind of smooths out a bit after that. And then you ride that. This is my first flight. I was just kind of praying as much as I could. I was like, oh, well, I guess this is okay. I guess I'm still alive. Am I still alive? Yeah, I think so. You know. And so I played that game. And then the last 2.5 minutes, you get 3 Gs on your body. So that means you're weighing about 3 times your body weight, pressing down on your chest. So it's like you have a pile of bricks on your chest, which it's not going to hurt you or kill you, but it's not like something you want to do. Relax for a while. Can you put a couple cinder blocks on my chest? That's what. So like, you're like, okay, when's that going to be over? And then that ends at the 8.5 minutes. The engine's cut, and then it gets quiet, and you feel as if you're on your back. That's where you take these G's, right? Because that going through your head, or else that'd be worse. So through the chest is the best we can do. So you're going straight, it's on your back. But then when the engine's cut, you don't have this force on you anymore, and you're weightless. And so now your brain takes over. So when your brain is getting the force input, it knows your position, right? It knows if you're being accelerated. When you're in a car, it can tell you moving this way, or whatever you're turning or you're walking. Your brain knows what's going on because your vestibular system works on gravity. So now the gravity's gone. So now your brain's trying to figure out what's happening, right? So when it sees the scene in front of you, it knows you're in a chair. I felt as if I was going like this, but it was only my brain making that transformation. You know what I mean? So I was still in the same position, but now my brain had thought that I was now upright. Okay? So now I feel like I'm sitting in a chair now instead of on my back. And I took my helmet off. So I saw this in Apollo 13, so I took my helmet off and I floated it right in front of me, and I let go like this, and it just stayed right there. And I felt good. I did my telescope. So I did another Tom Hanks thing that I did where I took my glove off and I floated that around. So feeling good. I take my other glove and I let go and I put that one right there like that, and it's just floating. And then I turn my head, I don't see my right glove. So that was lesson number 1, keep track of yourself. That's what it was like. I wanted to go through it again, because that first launch was so crazy, I didn't feel like I got to enjoy it as much, and didn't think as much. So I wanted to go again for that reason. And because of the way those guys are making fun of me, I wanted to go back again so I could make fun of a new guy.